we start today watching closely as the GOP race for president shifts to New Hampshire after that big night in Iowa. It's a tight race right now in the Granite State, with former President Trump leading Nikki Haley by 11 points. Haley leading Florida Governor Ron DeSantis by 24 points. This all follows Trump's landslide victory in Iowa, winning by 30 points, but it was also the lowest caucus turnout in a quarter century. Edison Research estimated 115,000 Iowans showed up Monday night. Now compare that to 186,000 in 2016. NewsNation's Brooke Shafer is live with more on where those candidates are today. Brooke.
Yeah, Nichole, those candidates very quickly shifting their focus to New Hampshire. That primary just a week away, if you can believe it. So the countdown there very much on. The top three candidates coming out of Iowa last night have events happening in New Hampshire later today and tonight. You can see those locations and times right there on your screen. Former President Donald Trump will head into New Hampshire with the narrative that his campaign was hoping for after a commanding win here in Iowa last night. The former president securing more than 50% of the vote with wins in 98 of Iowa's 99 counties, proving that his grip on the Republican Party is still just as strong. So Mr. Trump will look to portray that message in New Hampshire tonight, that he is the dominant leader and that it's time for the party to come together.
And most importantly, we want to thank the great people of Iowa. Thank you. We love you all. What a turnout, what a crowd. And I really think this is time now for everybody, our country, to come together.
Florida Governor Ron DeSantis, though, still holding on in this race, saying that he has punched his ticket out of Iowa with a second-place win here last night. He is already back on the campaign trail with the stop in Greenville, South Carolina, just moments ago. That's the video that you are looking at right now. This stop in South Carolina very much meant to send a message to his rival, former UN ambassador and former South Carolina Governor Nikki Haley.
And, you know, Nikki Haley said only the top two from Iowa, you know, go on to be viable. Well, guess what? We punched our ticket out of Iowa yesterday.
DeSantis in that speech in South Carolina really going after Haley. He will also head to New Hampshire later today, a state where Haley has staked a lot of her campaign. She came in third last night behind DeSantis in Iowa by about 2 points. But Haley now has turned a lot of her attention to President Biden and former President Donald Trump. She's got a new ad airing in New Hampshire as of this morning, where she describes Trump as someone surrounded by chaos. Also new this morning, Nikki Haley saying that she won't debate Florida Governor Ron DeSantis again in New Hampshire if Donald Trump is no longer on the stage, or if he skips the debate once again, I should say. Nikki Haley really trying to paint this now as a two-person race between her and former President Donald Trump. Nichole?
All right, Brooke Shafer, thank you.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.